Hello students, I am Pushpendra and we are going to start with chapter number 4 of chemistry, that is combustion and flame. You already have heard about the term burning. Burning is used in our daily life, which produces large amount of energy. For an example, it is used to run automobiles, it is used to run steam engines, and it is used for making and cooking food. So we are going to learn about combustion, which is a more scientific term that is given for burning. So let's start with the chapter, that is combustion and flame. This chapter in our module is given by the name of oxidation of fuel. So I am also writing the name. Here you are seeing two terms, that is combustion and oxidation. Other terms are flame and fuels. So it is much more similar, and you understand this, that what you are going to study in this chapter. So you are going to study the combustion, you are going to know about what is the combustion process, what you are going to know, that is what are flames, what are fuels. So I am writing here some of the topics that you are going to study in this particular chapter, starting with combustion, explosion, flame. We will study the candle flame and we will study for spherical flame. Then we will move on to the fuels and some other important terms like global warming, acid rains, etc. And the last topic, that is some commonly used fuels in our day-to-day life. So these are the terms that you are going to study in this entire chapter. So first we are going to start with the combustion. So what is combustion? If we say combustion is what? We can, in single one word we can say combustion is a burning. But if I go on a scientific term, for a scientific definition, if I used to say, I will say what? Combustion is a process which takes place in the presence of oxygen to give what? Some products along with the liberation of energy. The energy can be either heat energy or light energy, or it can be the combination of both heat and light energy. So you all understood that the combustion is what? A simple process which is simply the burning of a fuel in the presence of oxygen to give heat and light energy. So I am writing here the basic definition of combustion. Combustion is a process of burning fuels in the presence of air, or we can say oxygen, because in air oxygen is present and all the combustion processes takes place in the presence of oxygen. To give products along with liberation of heat and light energy. So this is what? This is the combustion. It is simply a process of burning. Burning of what? Burning of a fuel to give what? To give heat and light energy. If something is burning, so product may be there. So what is the product? Product depends upon the type of a fuel that we are going to study later on in this particular chapter. Okay. So this definition is much more clear. In this you have to know what that is air, Second thing, that is energy. It can be heat, light, or the combination of both the energies. Is it clear? Let us move to what? The types of combustion. So now it starts with what? Combustible and non-combustible substances. So non-combustible substances. So if I ask you what are combustible substances, so you can simply answer the substances which shows combustion are what? Combustible substances. And what are not combustible substances? Substances which do not show combustion are non-combustible substances. Just for an example, if I say stone, if I say iron nail, these are what? Non-combustible substances, क्योंकि इनके अंदर combustion नहीं होता. Getting? So writing the definition of combustible substances. The substance is which shows combustion. This is a single line definition, or I can also say the substance is which gives heat and light energy on burning in the presence of oxygen. The substances which shows combustion are called combustible substances. Moving to non combustible substances, जैसा कि अपन ने डेफिनेशन में बोला, क्या होंगे? The substances which do not show combustion are called non-combustible substances. So students, अगर मैं इनके एग्जाम्पल की बात करूं, so what are the examples that will come under combustible substances and what are the examples that come under non-combustible substances? So combustible substances के अंदर अपन एग्जाम्पल लिखते हैं like LPG. What is LPG? You have studied about LPG in your previous chapter. LPG is what? Liquefied petroleum gas, which is obtained from petroleum. Liquefied petroleum gas. Where do you use LPG? Yes, you use LPG in cooking at homes. CNG, kerosene, wood, candle, matchstick, petrol, etc. These are what? These are combustible substances. What are the examples that fall under non-combustible substances? Writing here that stones, iron nail, glass, carbon dioxide. This is also a non-combustible substances. Ammonia, NH3, etc. So here's a question for you. Is oxygen a combustible or a non-combustible substance? Yes, oxygen is neither a combustible nor a non-combustible substance. It is simply a supporter of combustion. Getting? So you all have written this. So we are moving on to an example. After that, we are going to write a simple note that you need to remember. Classify the substances. This is a question. As combustible and non-combustible. I am writing here some of the examples. you will classify them that which of them are combustible substances and which of them are non combustible substances. या अपन सिंपल इस तरीके से बोल सकते हैं कौन से सब्सटेंसेस बर्न होने पे ऑक्सीजन के प्रेजेंस में हीट एंड लाइट एनर्जी देते हैं अलॉन्ग विद द प्रोडक्ट्स, वो क्या होंगे combustible substances. So writing the examples, iron nail, magnesium wire, oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, glass, straw, charcoal, coal. So these are some of the examples. One more example, that is hydrogen gas. Okay, so you have to classify them that combustible substances are what and non-combustible substances are what. So here I am making a table. C stands for combustible substances and NCS stands for non-combustible substances. So tell me. Okay, so combustible substances are what? Is oxygen a combustible substance? Yeah, I have written hydrogen gas here, so I am deleting it. Okay, is oxygen a combustible? No, it is not a combustible substance. It is not a non-combustible substance. Getting? Iron nail is what? Non-combustible substance. So it is written here. Oxygen, as we have discussed. Hydrogen, yes, hydrogen is a combustible substance. Hydrogen gas burns in the presence of oxygen to form water, and from there hydrogen, that is what the generation of water. Hydro means what? Water. Here यहीं से इसका नाम क्या आया? हाइड्रोजन आया. Getting? So hydrogen is what? A combustible gas. Magnesium wire, अपन एक्टिविटी के अंदर भी देखेंगे that magnesium wire will burns in the presence of oxygen to give a dazzling white flame along with the white color powder. So it is burning in the presence of oxygen. So magnesium wire will comes under what? It comes under the category of combustible substances. Carbon dioxide, it is non-supporter of combustion. So it will come under what? Non-combustible substances. So carbon dioxide. Glass, glass is also what? A non-combustible substance. Straw, it is a plastic. Getting? And plastic also burns, so it comes under the category of combustible substance. Charcoal and coal. So these are what? These are the combustible substances. These are what? These are non-combustible substances. Here आपको ये सब तो पता ही होगा. अब आप easily इसके questions कर सकते हैं. Getting? So moving on to the another topic, that is what? The products of combustion. What are the products of combustion? If I have taken what? This coal, so what will be its product? If I have taken magnesium wire, what will be its product? The one thing that is common in combustion is what? Energy is liberated. It can be either in the form of heat energy, light energy, or it can be both. Getting? So moving on to the next topic, that is products of combustion. Before that, we are going to write a note. That is what? Oxygen is a supporter of combustion. Oxygen is a supporter of combustion. And the combustible substances, जो कि combustible substances होते हैं, जिनको अपन डेली लाइफ के अंदर यूज करते हैं, ऐसे सब्सटेंसेज को अपन क्या नाम देते हैं? वी टेल देम एज अ फ्यूल. उसको अपन एक कॉमन नेम देते हैं, दैट इज फ्यूल. सो इधर से आपकी फ्यूल की डेफिनेशन भी आई है. व्हाट आर फ्यूल्स? फ्यूल आर द सब्सटेंसेज विच गिव्स हीट एंड लाइट एनर्जी ऑन बर्निंग. सो combustible substances are also called fuels. Okay, so moving on to the next topic, that is what? Products of combustion. These are note 1, this is note 2. It is very obvious, the product of combustion will depend upon the type of combustible substance that you are using. If you are using a hydrocarbon fuel, the product of the combustion will be what? Carbon dioxide and water. If you are using what? Coal, the product of the combustion will be what? Carbon dioxide. If you are using magnesium wire, what will be the product of the combustion? Yes, that is magnesium oxide. So, the product of the combustion depends upon the type of fuel, or rather I can say what are fuels? That are combustible substances. So, here I am writing in the bracket, that are combustible substances. Getting? So, we are going to write some of the combustible substances and we are going to study about some of their products. So, simply if I am writing here what? Hydrogen. This is hydrogen gas. Getting? If it burns in the presence of oxygen, if it undergoes combustion, what will be its product? So, if it burns in the presence of oxygen, so the name of the process is what? Combustion. The product form will be what? That is water, which is H2O, along with the liberation of energy. It can be either heat energy, it can be either light energy, or it can be both. Getting? So, this is what? A combustible substance, and the product of the combustible substance is what? Water. Let us try another example. Coal, that is carbon. If it undergoes combustion, so combustion के लिए अपन क्या लिखेंगे? That is the presence of oxygen, because combustion takes place in the presence of oxygen. So carbon, which is found in coal, carbon plus oxygen, that is what? The name of the process is combustion, and the product of this is carbon dioxide, along with what? Energy. So here you see, if the combustible substance contains carbon, the product will be carbon dioxide. If it contains hydrogen, or it is simply a hydrogen gas, then the product will be water. If I move on to CH4, that is what? Natural gas or methane. If it burns in the presence of oxygen, it gives what? Methane. If it burns in the presence of oxygen, it gives what? Carbon dioxide and water, along with the liberation of energy. That can be either heat energy or light energy. So it is understood that the product of the combustion depends upon the type of the fuel or the combustible substances used. Getting? So the substances which contains carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons, and these combustible substances are called what? Hydrocarbon fuels. Like for an example, you have studied in your previous chapter, that are petrol, diesel, kerosene. These are what? These all come under the category of petroleum. So these contains carbon and hydrogen, along with some impurities that we are not going to discuss here. So mainly what? Carbon and hydrogen. So these fuels are called hydrocarbon fuels. Getting? So we are again writing the note. The product of hydrocarbon, because we are mainly going to discuss about hydrocarbon fuels, so we are focusing on hydrocarbon fuels. So what will be the product of hydrocarbon fuels? Yes, that is carbon dioxide and water. fuel is carbon dioxide and water. And what are hydrocarbon? The compounds made up of carbon and hydrogen. The compounds that are made up of carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbon, and since these are burning in the presence of oxygen to give heat and light energy along with the products, that's why they are called as fuels. So here I am writing some of the examples of hydrocarbon fuels like petrol, diesel, kerosene, methane, ethane, LPG. LPG is what? Liquefied petroleum gas. Its major component is what? Butane, that is C4H10. Biogas, etc. So these are what? Some of the hydrocarbon fuels. And what will be their products? Their products will be what? Carbon dioxide and water, along with the liberation of energy. That's all about for the lecture number 1st, and in the next lecture we are going to discuss about the type of combustion. Okay, thank you.